Hello, it's great to have all of you. Welcome to the Ebenezer Show. And we are having a wonderful conversation today on what all of you or some of you probably know, yoga. And you can only remember this.
Okay.
In one way or the other, you've seen this exercise, and today we will be having this brilliant conversation on what yoga can do for you, how it sustains your self-worth, your mental health, and your life in general. Welcome, Paska Atim.
Thank you, Mr.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
What else or what more would you want to tell us about yourself?
My name is Paska Atim. I'm South Sudanese and grew up in Kenya. And yeah, I'm back in the country.
And you are probably the only practitioner of yoga in this country.
Yeah, probably.
I have read about yoga, and I have seen people practicing it, and I have read the definition of it in Google and other websites. But I think we will have to know your views on what exactly is yoga.
Yoga is an ancient practice of mind, body, and spirit. It's originally from India.
Mm-hmm.
The word yoga itself, it means union, the union of mind, body, and spirit. That's why whenever we are practicing yoga, we put our hand in the heart center, like that. So to unite the mind, the body, and spirit all together. Yeah.
And there is another something like this.
That's some in India. It's called mudra. It's like call it chain mudra, energy. Yeah.
Does it have any specific meaning? Fixing your fingers like this?
Energy. It means energy mudra. So like, especially in the morning when you put your hand like this, you start feeling different energy. When you put like this and start meditating, that energy is like calming, relaxing, and immediately you start feeling calm and relaxed.
You can share with us your story about yoga. Who or what inspired you to get involved in yoga?
It's my sponsor who inspired me to get into yoga. In 2013, when the war broke out in South Sudan, I was taken to Nairobi for studies. And when I was in Nairobi for studies, during holiday, my sponsor asked, what do you do during holidays? I tell her, just stay in the hostel, nothing much I do. And then she said, okay, I have something that I want to introduce you to. I said, what is it? She said, yoga. So then she took me to the yoga class. There was a yoga studio. So I went and practiced for the first time. And then because it was a little intense, the type of yoga that I started practicing was power yoga, power vinyasa yoga. And it was a little bit intense because it's a beginning class. And like most people, they come to the class for the first time and then they end up not coming back because of the first pain, which is a very good pain in the body. Yeah. So and then she said, I have to go back to release that pain. I have to go and practice again. So she took me back, and then I practiced again, and then I started liking it. After some time, then yeah, that's why I became a yoga instructor now. Yeah.
So at what point did you develop the confidence that now you are in a position to become a trainer?
After I practiced yoga for 1 year, I interacted with so many people that practice yoga and also teaches yoga. And then I've been also asking my questions. And because of my interaction with people, and especially the center that we practice yoga, it has like more than 100 people in one class. So many people from different backgrounds. different social status, but we all come together. So like that union of people, like bringing people together just because of one thing, yoga. So it has inspired me to do the training.
And the whole thing was in Kenya.
All thing was those were in Nairobi. That was in Nairobi, Kenya, with a yoga school called Africa Yoga Project. That was my first teacher training that I did. And then my second teacher training I did with Karuna Yoga Journey. They are based in Kenya, in Kampala, but they came to Kenya. And they were also offering scholarship. And they wanted someone with from the background that was struggling for, you know, like, so I left South Sudan because of war, and I'm in Kenya, so they were like, oh, we're looking to offer scholarship to someone. And my third teacher training was with Kanga Yoga Studio. Kanga Yoga Studio are based in UK. We did it online mainly, and then most of our teachers were in the UK and in India.
So many of us have time to run ups and down to go after the issues of life, or businesses, or educations. You wake up in the morning and you come up at evening, you are so tired and you are so worried. Some of us are going through difficult situations in life which money cannot. You find it difficult to sit down with yourself and know who you are, your self-worth, your purpose, and all things. Yoga helps us to have time with ourselves and to discover who we are. It is difficult to separate yoga from meditation. Meditation seems to be the backbone of yoga.
Yep.
Can you talk to us a little bit about what meditation really is and what it does to you during the process of yoga?
As a yoga instructor, I combine the two together. Meditation can be complete different things, and it can also be part of yoga. So, like, meditation relaxes your mind, you become more calm and more relaxed.
What do you do? You relax your mind.
Yeah, it relaxes your mind.
So that's why they do like more.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes we become very confused in life, very, very confused because of some situation that maybe we are going through. And so when you do meditation, meditation guides you into like that calmness, and you come into a pure, how do I say, your mind becomes open, and then you become focused.
Somebody say the essence of meditation is awareness.
Yeah.
You become aware. It is not that you stop thinking.
No, you
but
don't
you
stop
become
thinking.
aware of what you are thinking.
Exactly.
Aware of what you are feeling.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Aware
You
of what
become
is going on
focused.
in you. So if you spend 10 minutes in the morning to meditate,
Yes.
is that going to help you to focus in your work, in your business? And
yes. Yes. Meditation teaches you to take things easy, not to take things very serious. You know, you take it easy. Yes, it comes. Okay, you accept it to come. Whatever issues that come, you accept that issue, and then you resolve the issue.
So many of us know how to love others. You know how to love your dad, your mom, you know how to love your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband. But in most cases, many people find it difficult to love themselves. How to love themselves. In fact, you find many young people who don't like themselves. They don't like how they look, they don't like how they sound, they just don't like, you don't like any part of of your body. That is a real struggle. So, Paska, how does yoga help me to love myself more, self-love?
Okay, yoga help in a way that teaches you to let go of your fears. What are these fears? If I say fear, fear means I'm afraid that people judge me, that I'm not good looking, I'm afraid that I'm not good enough to do this. I'm afraid that I won't succeed. I'm afraid, like so many things, like that fear.
Yeah.
Like normally before you get into doing something, fear stops you before even you start.
Yeah.
That fear. So when you practice yoga, you start valuing yourself. You start being that, telling yourself that I am good enough, I can do this, I'm worth it.
So what you're saying is yoga helped you to go beyond that level of fear.
Beyond that level
and
of
doubt.
fear and doubt.
And another issue that we want to tackle is the issue of mental health.
Yes.
People are sick. You find somebody going along the street, well-dressed, but people are going through issues.
Sure.
There are people who are considering suicide. There are people who are stressed. There are people who don't want to go back home. There are people who they actually don't want to go to work. Only payment gets them there.
Yeah.
How does yoga help
Yeah.
in improving mental health?
Yeah. So first, yoga has so many different benefits. Yoga releases stress. Yoga releases depression. It helps with depression. And it reduces the chances of you having diabetic, high blood pressure, all these diseases. So when you practice yoga, there's some kind of chemical that is released into your mind. But that chemical has the energy of happiness, calmness into it. It brings release in your brain. So as soon as you finish practicing yoga, you get out of there feeling very calm, feeling very relaxed, and at the same time, very peaceful.
Do you have a personal story that you would want to share with us, which you were able to overcome using yoga practice?
Yeah. So a personal story is that when I was growing up, then I grew up in a camp, a refugee camp, where it's everyone is traumatized in that refugee camp. Everything is just violent. Everyone wants to fight all the time, shouting, argument. And that has been installed in me when I was growing up. So when I was around, I think 15, I fought a young girl until she fainted. That was what? Because of anger. My anger was really bad. So yoga helped me overcome my anger. So when something happened that really annoyed me, so what I do, even right now in my state of life, I breathe. So breath is the only way to calm your anger down. It doesn't matter where you are. So if I can demonstrate that way of breath also, you will even feel the calmness yourself. So let me just demonstrate it. So this breath is called Ujjayi breath in Sanskrit. You breathe in and breathe out.
Good. And
so that way you already feel calm.
Most of your, we could see your work on social media, most of your clients are not South Sudanese.
Yes.
But you are operating in Juba.
Yes.
And among South Sudanese. The first question is, does it offend you that most of your clients are foreigners and South Sudanese don't participate in that?
No, it doesn't offend me. I just feel a little disappointed somehow. Because when I was leaving Kenya, coming back to South Sudan, I came in an aim of taking yoga to South Sudanese.
Okay.
That is the aim that I came with. And I still have that aim that I need to put out the word of yoga to everyone to know what yoga is and start practicing it. because our country is traumatized in general. So the reason why most of my clients are foreigners or the experts are because in US or UK or South Africa, these big countries, so many people already know about yoga. Yoga has already went viral in many places. But South Sudan is still a new country. Not so many people know about yoga. Even though people who knows it, it
is almost a new concept.
They're keeping it to themselves. It's a completely new concept. It is not being shared on social media. It's not being shared on TV. Like in Kenya, you'll find like a TV channel that is showing yoga classes every morning.
What are some of the misconceptions that the public, especially the South Sudanese community, have about yoga that made them not to participate in the practice?
So the first misconception is that most people are saying, oh, yoga is not for me because I'm too fat. Look at my body. I'm also fat. Yeah, yoga is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're thin or fat or slim. Yoga is for everybody. And the second one is that, yoga is religion, like Indians kind of religion. The third one is that, if I practice yoga as a girl or a lady, I will not have children. That's a big lie.
Okay, even women
even some women believe that they will not have children when they do yoga because of
because of how you stretch your leg,
stretching the legs and
the way you
moving
bend
up and down. Yes.
What are your clients saying after the training session? What kind of feedback or testimonies do you get from them?
So like the most biggest feedback that I get is only 2 words. Thank you. Yeah.
Yoga really helps in saving life.
Yeah.
There is this concept in preventive medicine. They say prevention is better than cure. This yoga practice can help you dodge so many diseases that might come upon you if you don't practice it. And that's why we can hear some testimonies. Let's talk about the pricing. Of course, you are a trainer. This is business here. Nobody comes and get mentored for free.
Yeah.
How do you price it?
Mostly people charge from like $10 per session, and most sessions are like 1 hour. $10, $15, that is for the sessions. And then if you find like one-on-one classes, I price it like from $30 to $50 per sessions. Yeah, my first vision when I came, I wanted to train, to make sure that I trained my fellow South Sudanese to learn how to teach yoga. That's the first vision that I'm still working on. And the second one is now, which is the future vision that I really need to work on, is having a yoga center, which is like a wellness center. It's not just going to be yoga happening inside there. There's so many other activities that will happen.
From all that we have said, we all now understand how important yoga is. I would have to advise you, me and Paska and all of us here, we advise you, even if we advise you to participate in yoga practice. It will help you in all aspects of your life. All our stakeholders need to participate in making sure that we provide a conducive environment for yoga practice in this country, because it helps in many ways. For the NGOs, non-governmental organizations that work in health sector, even for the government, for the civil society, let us encourage our people to take this part of preventive medicine so serious. Till then, see you in the next episode.